So I'm going to talk about the technical concept reports. So the hardware should include a sensor. This is a sensor that checks the temperature of the potential human, animal, or machine. So this is example for the dogs. The data is analyzed via software inside of the machine. The next, the data that includes a number and the 3D graph of the pattern of the fluctuations goes to the smartphone or any type of smart devices. And then the smartphone having application that translates the data into simple languages. So languages could be any language like English, Chinese, Korean, Japanese, any language, Spanish. Plus, by applying the geofencing technology, which encloses the area by the connection between Bluetooth to Bluetooth or Wi-Fi to Wi-Fi, the attached sensor would let the smartphone to locate the object. For example, if the sensor is attached to the cars parked by the super crowded parking lot, within the area of geofencing area, the location of the car will be seen on the screen of the smartphone by locating it with the technology that involves Bluetooth and the Wi-Fi at the same time. So in the news statement, I'm talking about this. The machine could be very important because it helps the currently non-existent relationship between us and the objects such as patients that cannot speak, babies cannot speak, animals and machines. Non-explicitly, it has not existed. The machine can eradicate many problems such as lack of communication between us and the objects they explained above. In a situation when babies cry without us knowing what causes the agony to the babies, this device at least opens the opportunity to let us know the gravity of the pain. Plus, animals like dogs sometimes do not or cannot cry due to their relationship with the people. Those rather than being not aware of the situations, we can sense the severity and can do some treatment or caregiving to alleviate the problem. In the background technology, currently, as we have done the vast research, there's no similar machines or device aiming the same function or goal as our machine does. The concept details at first, the patent should be registered under PCT, and the Madrid also, the related technology is complex as it includes the very sensitive sensor, the connection wire that sends the data to the main board of the device, which has an installation of software to record the data. The data could be temperature, fluctuation of the data with the 3D graph, like this one. Then the application should include all the smart devices, like iPhone, Android phones, Windows phones, and iWatch on iPad and those things. Front end, back end application developers are needed. Also, the machine learning technology that considers the user interface at the most. Since the user interface also involves the object, it should not only consider the easy to use interface for the users, but also the objects. The sensor should be having a soft fabric. The sensor should soft fabric and should not hinder the movement of the objects like a dog. Do not really feel as it exists. The wireless connection should be done between the sensor and the main board. So sensor and main board here. But this wireless should be made. Wireless technology like Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. And to maximize the life cycle of the normal main boards, main boards, we should use AA batteries, but the machine learning designer should be keen to make all function as simple as possible, that we can save the amount of lithium used in the world in order to consider the respect to the natural environment. Thank you so much for listening on the presentation.